What's up, everybody over at Lucky Run Studio? It's your boy Zay. I go by the stage name Zay Zay, producer name Mr. X. And this is my interview for the internship for the next 3 to 6 months. Now, I want to start off by just saying that, I'm thankful for the opportunity, and, I am hoping to move forward in the process. Though, without further ado, let's answer some of the questions that you guys have for me. So, what do I believe that I can gain from this internship for the next 3 to 6 months? I believe that I can gain knowledge and experience and wisdom actually working in a structured studio environment, actually working in an environment where I have to meet demands from artists and deadlines. I feel like it's important for me myself working in my own home studio to actually experience working with clients and working with other people in the team who may have other ideas. So being in a space where I have to collaborate with other creatives as well is going to give me a different type of experience that I've never had before. Couple things that I believe that I can bring to a fast-paced studio environment is one, being very detail oriented, being a self-starter, and also being very organized. I'm a very organized person. I set calendars, I set dates for myself. I do all types of things to make sure that I am on task and on time. So I bring a certain level of discipline within the work area and the workspace to, knock out tasks, get things done, and make sure that everybody else is also getting the ship sailing. So if I were asked to do things that weren't glamorous, I would still do them anyway, because either way, I'm part of the team. As long as I don't get excluded and I don't feel isolated. I worked plenty of jobs before in my life, so I have no problem with doing the monotonous things that may seem beneath some people. Because I know that, with hard work comes recognition. So a few things that I do to be prepared and on time is, if there's anything that I can do the day before, I get everything ready, whether it's a lunch, whether it's making sure I have my clothes laid out, making sure I know what I'm going to be doing, as in taking notes beforehand, if I do have any questions or concerns, or I want it to be structured a certain way. And then also being on time, I just make sure that I leave, I try to be places at least 15 minutes early if I can. And also set calendar dates and alarms as reminders, like, hey, I got to be here at this certain time, make sure that my schedule's open. So some areas that I know I still need to improve on as far as studio wise, I know I need to improve on mixing. I know I need to improve on sound selection. I also need to improve on collaborating with other artists and drawing in ideas that are able to be collaborated and expanded upon. I also know that one thing that I tend to do is I tend to overwork or even overproduce while I'm in the creative space. While I'm in the studio, sometimes I have a project and I may just do too much with it, but I never had a opening ear. Another thing is just asking more questions, being able to ask more of those questions that can open up the door for me to have a better understanding as to how things work. An environment that helps me do my best kind of work is an environment where open questions are allowed, to where I can be hands-on, and to where everybody is firing off ideas. So I would say the most important aspect of a work environment for me would be a focus group on whatever the task is. This opportunity would fit into my career goals by giving me insights on how studios are run, how artists like to work, I know every artist is different, but at least give me a foundation of the speed of which things flow. Give me a foundation as to how people like things mixed, or production wise, or just give me a basic bare bones of how business is ran in general when working in a studio. Meeting deadlines, being somebody who is seen by others and recognized by others, and somebody who is around somebody who takes their talent very seriously, and actual studio environment where people treat it as if it is their job, because it is their job. So my current weekly availability, I'm open from Friday to Sunday. I do work at Amazon from Monday to Thursday. So from Friday to Sunday, I'm completely open. I currently do have reliable transportation to get me to and from the studio on the weekends. If that's the time slot that you guys choose for me, that will be best. And then also, as far as me being in school for audio, I am in school, but I'm in school for computer science. So nothing that has to do with audio. I'm completely a self-learner, self-starter when it comes to audio production and engineering. So everything that has to do with that is completely up to me, and completely handled by me. There is no team behind me. There's nobody, and I'm hoping that, praying that Lucky Run is that one team that's gonna give me that chance, that opportunity, and I'll be able to stick by you guys. That's been my video interview. Thank you, Lucky Run Studio, for having me. Like I said, my name is Zay, spelled XA, or Zay, XAXA, or my producer name, Mr. X. Full government name, Xavier Khalid Weatherly. And I appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity and taking a chance on me. Peace. Love y'all, man.